Hi Virgo, and welcome to your December energy reading. This will also be your new moon in Sagittarius. I know it just passed, but the energy is going to last longer than December because of the total solar eclipse. Eclipse energy lasts 6 months, so I'm going to combine it all into one reading. I know that it's a new setup, so I'll be off camera for December. Your girl got to do her hair. And what else? Please like this video, share it, subscribe. All the information you need about booking a personal reading with me, Virgo, is located in the description box below, as well as information for where you can make a love donation if you feel so moved to. And my social media, my Instagram, I go live over there sometimes, and I post daily card pulls. So without further ado, let's clear your energy and begin. Receive that, Virgo. What I'm getting for you is like, how do I want to say? What I'm getting for you, Virgo, is off to the races. Look at that. We got the Fool card with the 5 of Cups. Okay, so there's an element of sadness to your new beginning, Virgo. I feel like you're about to, leap into the unknown. You're about to leap into a new stage, a new cycle of your life. And it's not just because this is like December and it's the end of year wrap up, or, New Year's is coming up. It's not that. It's like something. It took a lot of time to get here, but something about the change, because 5 is change, something about the change your new beginning causes makes you feel a little like sad and forlorn and like missing the old times, or, poking at old wounds, because so many things are coming up. This solar eclipse really, everyone's just getting very honest with themselves, and anywhere where you were trying to like compartmentalize something, and this is for the collective, where you're trying to compartmentalize something so that you can just keep getting stuff done, that thing is not going to be contained wherever it is you decided to compartmentalize it. Like this eclipse energy really shone a light on what is not working for you, or what's still in your way. Right? So, and then new moon in Sagittarius is all about beginnings and expansion. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Okay, they're very adventurous, optimistic, the planet of luck and good fortune. Okay, so they're the lucky sign. So this is like a fortuitous, lucky new beginning, but new beginnings come after an ending, and I think the ending is just making you a little like nostalgic almost. Woo! What I said, off to the races. You have the Page of Wands and the 8 of Wands. I feel like you are completing something here with this, like, you see this swirl of a circle, and she's tossing the baton, tossing the wand in the air, kind of like, oh, I just hit that. Sorry, Virgo. Like she's tossing it in the air like she won the race or something like that, or she's living authentically. And the and this is also about like creative new endeavors and sparks of ideas and passions, and taking action on your passions. And then you have like action card, 8 of Wands. That's fast movement, fast communication, a lot of communication coming in, and also like rapid movement, ending to delays. Okay, and be careful of this energy, because then it makes you like that 5 of Cups sad energy. Okay, it knocks you off balance when all of these blessings come in, because I feel like your schedule is getting crazy, Virgo. And if it was coming to a slow wrap up, I feel like a new cycle of fast moving energy begins again. Like hit the ground running. Like that's why I said like off to the races. Like something about this completion here sends you like catapulting into your path. It sends you catapulting toward the thing you took a long time cultivating, or you may have had to make sacrifices for, okay? Got the Death card, death and rebirth, okay? It's Scorpio energy, but also this is just talking about, like I said, an ending and a new beginning, okay? Right underneath the Fool. Come on. I think that's where, like I said, that element of sadness comes in, is because you're like, damn, that cycle's really over. Like really like grieving the end of a cycle, okay? Even for all its headaches, it's what you've known thus far. It's where it was kind of, you found your rhythm within that cycle, and now you're entering a new cycle, Virgo. You got Page of Swords. Okay, this is like, when I see this card from this deck, it always gives me like aha moments, or like sudden ideas of inspiration. You see she's studying something here. So I feel like, and you see how she's like tightrope walking, and these birds are flittering around her. I feel like you guys have a lot that you're contending with, Virgo, but it's still wrapped up in this, like, you followed the right track. I don't know what. Yeah, like you followed the right track. I'm sorry, my damn bun on my head wrap. About that, Virgo, I was getting a phone call. So I feel like, yeah, like you are on the right track. Like you followed an inspired idea. You studied. You like learned all there was to know about it, or you went into like deep study, or like entered a program to learn something, and now all eyes are on you. You know, people are discussing your triumph here. Like you turned an aha idea moment that may have started out like just very practical in nature, but it turned out to be something you're passionate about, and helped you change your life cycle to bring about the close of that last cycle and bring you into the new one that you're experiencing now, Virgo. Like you did a good job at pulling your spirituality and grounding it in practicality. Okay? Got the Queen of Cups. You see that? Like I said, listening to your intuition. You see how she's just like giving it all up to this intuitive nature about her, as she's controlling her circumstance by like having her emotions in balance. You see this like crown above. It's like coming into like balancing the emotional and the mental, right? Spiritual and practical. And now I feel like you're finding a new rhythm and an easier flow, because you're really tapped in, Virgo, okay? The bottom of the deck, yes, celebrations. This could be birth announcements. This could be just like celebrating. This could be like celebrating a graduation or something like that. But this is like people coming together to celebrate a moment of achievement, okay? So whether you and your girlfriends are going out to a celebratory dinner, or you and your boys are going to go, you know, have a guy's night out, or your family's taking you out to celebrate something, or everyone's gathering in one place to celebrate this moment of achievement for you, Virgo. Okay, so I'm really, really, really excited for you guys for December. And then, ooh, how delicious it spills over into next year. Even though it feels fucking cray right now, it's also like it changed everything. Like that's how I feel now that you're able to just be off to the races. I feel like when you enter the next rhythm and cycle, you know, when the eclipse energy starts to slow down and you start to acclimate to your new rhythm and your new cycle on the other side of 2022, I feel like you're gonna be like, wow, I really did that, you know? Like Virgo, this is a celebratory time. Oh, wait, I'm bugging. And you see, I can't really keep track of the time like I was able to before because, how you call it? Because my phone rang and then it just, instead of me like being able to hang up on the call, it kind of like almost picked it up. So it knocked me out of your video. But it's cool, we here because I have to clarify. Got my coffee here. We're starting early with you, Virgo. You see that? You got the 8 of Cups in reverse with the 5 of Cups. Something that you're not walking away from, or feeling uneasy about the decision that you chose to like kind of strike out on your own path or move away or start a new chapter of your life brings about this closing, right? Brings about this change. Like, man, and we always used to be able to da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, well, yeah, but now my schedule is different because I'm in school. Or, yeah, well, now it's because my schedule is different because I'm married. Or, like, I have children. Or, you know, I'm really, like, deep into, like, my creative project. And I have a deadline. You know, I have a show coming up. Whatever it looks like for you, Virgo, it's like there's a little bit of, like, aw, because you like to, you know, show up for people and you like to support the people around you. Do I have this whole deck? No, I have it the right way. Yeah, see, this feels like second guessing a new start. There's nothing shisty or like you are sneaking out of the camp and leaving everyone else for dead in this, Virgo. Because I feel like there's an element of like, I feel a little bit guilty because I'm moving on, or because I'm leveling up, or because I'm past this hurdle. But this is your moment to really just like appreciate your personal win, Virgo, okay? You're not dealing with you're not making this move out of like some like shisty, underhanded, self-centered, ego-tripping, driven place. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this new beginning is well earned. Like, enjoy the fullness of that, Virgo. Yes, you see that? Meditation, rest. This is the 4 of Swords, right? Like, now your mental's being able to calm down because you're pulling all your energy to the center to really focus on you. This is why, because you were able to lock in like this, Virgo, you're able to create new beginnings within your new beginning. Okay? What does that look like? That means like in this brand new cycle where maybe you may just have completed something or ended something, you immediately are like, oh, I just broke up with someone, but I'm also moving. Or, oh, I just got into a relationship with someone and I just got a really great job that I was gunning for. Like, it's a lot of positive things happening all at once. You see that? New beginnings within your new beginnings. Okay? Within all this rapid movement, you got the Fool card again, twice. Okay, Virgo? This is a passionate new beginning, but it's gonna feel like, oh shit, everything's happening all at once. But you gotta know that you brought everything you needed. It doesn't feel like it, but you have everything you need to like do this next chapter of like fast moving energy, which really gets focused on you, Virgo. Okay? Maybe some of your previous cycles were more focused on other people. Like, maybe it was like in tandem with other people in terms of like, I had roommates, now I don't. Or like, you know, my last job, I had to work with a lot of people. This job is more like, I have this position and I don't really have to work with anybody else. I just interact with this one other person, or I just have to deal with this one department. Like, I don't know how that shows up for you, but I feel like you transformed and manifested something to work out better for you, but there's less people around you. It's kind of like I said, it's more insular. It's more like about you. And now it gets to focus on you. Even if it was with family, like, oh, I just like show up for my family a lot, and now these were the times where you were like, actually, no, I can't. Hang up. Goodbye. Like, right? Like, actually, not today. I really can't. I got to pick me today. Death and rebirth. The Empress. Yo, you getting like major arcana on major arcana, boo. So this is definite fertility. That might be the thing that's changing. For some of you Virgos, you might be about to become mommies, okay? Because this is the, this is the Empress. This is fertility. This is birth, pregnancy, luxury. Like, you manifested having everything you needed to make this transition more comfortable for you this cycle, okay? Because some people are having a harder time right now. You might be the one having like the easier time right now in terms of, this is still a lot, but I can do this transition smoother than I would have been able to in my last season. Okay, if that makes sense. Put it where it fits. But this is really good energy. This is even more so emphasizing the blessing on the new beginning, right? On this next new cycle, this next chapter of your life, Virgo, because you have the death and rebirth card, and then it's clarified by a pregnancy and birth card, right? And then you still have that 3, that harmony, right? That gathering together, right? And I told you this could also be birth announcements. So it's something is being born, whether it's a new project. If it's not children, it's a project, okay? You got the 8 of Wands again. You have like a lot of repeating cards. So this energy is like really intense, but I love that the intensity is on the more higher vibrational cards, right? Like fast movement, ending of delays, taking that aha moment to fruition into the physical world. Okay, swords are thoughts and communication. This is action, but this is also a card of communication and rapid movement. This is a good manifesting time for you as well, Virgo. Like, you have because you're so tapped in with this like meditative, like, I found my center place, so it's easier for me to get back there when I get away from there. Like, I've really been able to identify what my center is, or I'm really focusing and working on that. It shows you that when you get into that rhythm of like releasing resistance, like when contrast is coming up, right? That you get very passionate. Everything feels very easy, or smoother sailings, or like, oh, it's easier for me to take an idea and get it into action now than it was before, when I was so stressed out and hung up about these other things, okay? Or worrying about my cup plus everyone else's cup, when right now I just gotta really like hone in on my cup. Whoa, a bunch of cards flew out. Let's see. So this came in the reverse, right? Maybe this is you, like this could be immature communication, Page of Swords. It could be the Google card. Somebody's like got their eyes on you. But when it comes in reverse, it's like, yeah, you're just like, I'm too balanced right now to like have low level conversations or get into petty squabbles with people, because Virgo's here for it when people want to try them. But I feel like right now, Virgo, you're like, I got so much of my own shit going on, and I am minding all of my own energy, that like, if the conversation is not what I need it to be, if it's trying to come in and disturb the force field I've put around me, it's going to keep bouncing off me. Like, people just know, stop talking to me about that, or stop coming around me with that, or you know what I'm saying, Virgo? Like, got the 4 of Cups. See that? But oh, I love it, because this is usually about missing an opportunity. But in this deck, baby, this is you catching the opportunity. Like, yeah, I'm not focusing on all these other cups. I'm looking at the cup that's being extended to me from source energy. I'm taking the cup that that is mine to fill and then overflow, and then I can see about these cups down here. But my eye is on my prize, and it's in my alignment. Okay? You need to make a decision. This is about being of two minds of something, the need to make a decision or the lack of, the lack thereof. Like, this is indecision, and you're blindfolding yourself. So whether this is like you need to communicate this new feeling you're having and find a way, maybe you're on the fence about having this conversation or saying these things and vocalizing your boundaries right now, because you're like, I just don't want to ruin my own vibe by popping off on somebody type thing. So you're going back and forth about whether or not to say it, because you're trying not to say it like that. You're trying not to say it in a way that's, very blunt and petty and like hurtful. You're trying to find a way not to do that while maintaining your own cup. But bow, yo, stop. Wait with me. Didn't I say your cup overflowing so that you can then pour into these other cups down here? Come on, Virgo. This is self-love. This could be a move, new home, okay? But this is a new beginning. Again, that same cup, like I said, you manifested that. Once you get out of the indecision and make the clear decisions, clearly vocalize what you need, what you don't need, what you're not dealing with right now this season. Now, because you kept your eye on the prize, now you got it, Virgo. Like, you stayed focused on your goal, you stayed focused on the vision, and now it shows up. It lets you know you really did choose your Ace of Cups. You really did choose yourself. You really did pour into yourself. And because you've poured into yourself, now here are the fruits of your labor. Now here's the return of your investment plus interest. Like, look at that. It's overflowing. All right. The bottom of the deck, you have Hermit. The Hermit card, which I believe is the Virgo card, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though. Don't quote me. But this is internalizing, going within. I believe this is Virgo's card, if I'm not mistaken. You took that time. That's inner study. You might have, like I said, really been studying. But Virgo, baby, yes. This season is about to be about you, but in the way that you tend to your own energy so you can show up in your group settings, right? I'm liking this. Yo, bro. Let's see. Because we just had that new moon, solar eclipse, let's get some energy, because remember, this energy is lasting past December, so we want to get you all of your information. Now it's time to take action. Look, with both of those Eight of Wands cards, that's like springing into action, right? Taking action. A new start is coming. New moon. This new moon really did bring in a new start. I'm telling you now, Virgo. We're just gonna keep saying what we said. Win-win forecast is a win-win outcome is forecast. Yes, full moon in Libra. You see that? Balancing out your scales, balancing yourself, balancing your own energy, and balancing that spirituality and practicality that we were talking about. Like, yes. Woo! Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bring some loving thoughts into the situation, Virgo. Bring in some loving thoughts for yourself and really continue your self-care practices and rituals, okay? A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo in your sign. But you see that? It's time to give to you, Virgo. It's your card, okay? But I feel like because you cultivated, for some of you as well, this new cycle will be about giving to others, because this last cycle you're wrapping up, and maybe that's what you might be feeling a little under, like less than thrilled about is like, I was able to really like take this time and really carve it out for me and myself. And now I got to get back into the swing of like coming out of that hermit energy, right? You might be in a better position because now your cup is overflowing, or this is what's coming up for you. That soon there will be a shift and you will be the one giving rather than receiving, right? And I mean, in terms of like giving your own energy versus giving it to yourself. Like now you're seeing where you can be of service outside of yourself, Virgo. Now I feel like you got your flow and your step about how to do that. And then you got nothing will come of this situation, void of course, Moon. So what that means to me is that Two of Swords energy, right? Like that standstill, indecisive energy, right? When you're still on the fence about something, nothing will come of it, okay? This means it's stationed, it's stagnant right now. But it's because you have to let this changeover of the cycle happen in its own way, Virgo, because everything on the other side of that is going to be overwhelming, but it's like overwhelming, and the good is outweighing the stressful, okay? So appreciate this little temporary pause before it starts to get very real with all of that Eight of Wands energy. Appreciate this quiet. Hang on, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Okay, and Virgo, I want to get a native spirit for you, I think, because you guys just give me that earthy, beautiful energy. I mean, duh, you're an earth sign, but I don't know. I'm feeling this for you because I also feel like you're so connected with your path right now. I love my connection to this deck. Shapeshifter. Ooh. Vision Quest. Virgo, you better. Ooh, Grandfather's Sky. Yo, wait till I get into these cards, Virgo. I knew it was this card. Freedom Horse. Yo, Virgo, when I said, yo, wait, can we just please run it back to the beginning of the video? I said, I don't know why I'm getting this for you, but I'm getting off to the races. My man. Freedom. You out, Virgo. Okay? Once the gates on this new cycle is open, I feel like you at the gate like, oh my goodness. Wait. As soon as it's open, you're out of here. Storyteller. Ooh, owl medicine. Let's tap into this divine feminine energy. Okay, let's get it, y'all. Because I'm excited for you, Virgo. It's just got me hype. Let's go. We shape-shifting out here. Talk to me nice. I'm shape-shifting out here. Okay, so Virgo, you got Shapeshifter. You can be anything you desire. Let go of attachment to your identity. See the world around you with new eyes. Be malleable. Experiment with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift the way you see the person or situation. That's that Two of Swords energy, okay? That shift in your thinking, right? Because swords are thoughts. Shift that thinking so you can get yourself into that position of like transmuting and transforming anything you desire. Vision Quest, boo. Let's catch a vision quest. Sacred Seeker. Take time away from people and situations. Step back. Withdraw. Inner truth is emerging in stillness, but first you need to retreat. Know that you're guided. Look for your answers in different ways. The answers are around you. Watch for signs in the coming day. Trust that your life is being directed. Ashe. And you see, that's what I'm talking about. About that, the give rather than take. Either that's going to be at the end of your cycle as you're pouring into yourself on this solo vision quest. You got that hermit energy. Some of y'all are going to be up in that hermit energy, and some of y'all are going to be exiting it. But no matter what, that time with yourself, pouring into yourself, nothing compares to that, okay? Nothing gets you or got you what you wanted faster than doing that. Grandfather Sky. This is your time to reach for the sky. Expansive energy, vitality, health, healing, and passion. These qualities are expanding in your life. The sky's the limit. You are a healer and a channel for the life force of the universe. Your ability to sense energy fields is increasing dramatically. Be prepared to soar to new heights. I told y'all, Virgo. Y'all off this. Freedom horse. Let's get it. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You don't need to fit the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens. Enjoy. Like, you're out of here. Okay? Got storyteller. Storyteller. Live larger than life. Make the most of every experience. You can choose the meaning that you give events. Find interpretations that empower you rather than diminish you. Be the storyteller and the hero of your own life. Give your personal story empowering meanings. Ashe, okay? So even if this has been like a really long and difficult road, Virgo, tell yourself that story in a way that you are the champ. You know, you are the Rocky of this situation, okay? See yourself running up them steps with your arms in victory, okay? Or whatever victory looks like to you. And tell yourself that story. Even if you're experiencing any difficulties, tell yourself the story from the perspective of, and this was the time that built the hero. Like, this was the moment that changed the way the hero moved throughout the rest of the story and led to the triumph, okay? Got owl medicine. Let's get it. Some of y'all may be working in the medical field. I know a Virgo working in the medical field, okay? But this thing about you're a healer, right? You're a healer, okay? Resonate with that healing energy, not only as you can give healing energy to others, but you can give healing energy to yourself, Virgo, okay? You got wisdom, illumination, intuition, clairvoyance, and deep insight abound. Go within. Profound majesty and grace is available to you simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient knowledge is emerging within you. You know the truth. Trust your perception. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. Nurture the feminine spirit within you. Ashe. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Get into your self-love, self-care practices. And also that thing about, right, like turning your perception within. And saying that you know the truth. So that will help you get out of that Two of Swords energy where you won't be of two minds about things because you will really trust yourself, okay? So that is your reading, Virgo. I'm so happy for you. I feel like there's like a lot of great, like, it may be a little challenging, but it's like the new beginnings that you're getting are like perfect. Like chef's kiss, you know, like delightful, delectable, delicious. How decadent. Yes. Okay? You just keep cultivating that foundation and that inner peace that helps you create that outer peace. Like, you guys are really great about curating places of moments and experiences within your own home. Like you'll take one shelf and make it very sacred, or you'll take a little nook here and it'll be like a place you go and you decorate it up so that it's your little, like, my little happy bubble. No matter how big or small your space is, Virgo will always cultivate a space of nurturing. So make sure you're doing that internally, Virgo, for yourself as well, okay? This is beautiful energy. I can't wait to hear all about it. Let me know if this resonated in the comments below. Let me know later on, whenever you find this video, if these messages resonated and how these things showed up in your life. Because I bet you so many of y'all are going to have like these manifestation stories, like these crazy manifestation stories. And when it happens to you, Virgo, please go up in my comments and let me know, because I just love a good manifestation story, okay? And you got storytellers, so baby, when that truth of that manifestation happens to you, please come back over here and share that truth with us and with everyone, so that people can really tap into that ability to ground your spirituality, to really manifest in this physical world, how you do that thing in tandem, right? Because we're dual beings, right? Oh, I love it. Virgo, I'm all tongue-tied. I need to have the rest of my coffee. Have a beautiful end of your year. Have a beautiful December. Enjoy this new moon in Sagittarius, total eclipse, total solar eclipse energy, and move through that like friction with grace. And if you can't show up in your grace, just have a little bit of grace for yourself as you're trying to, you know, keep those scales balanced. But remember, you got a win-win outcome, okay? A win-win outcome is forecasted. So trust that everything will work out and will fall in its divine alignment in the end, okay? So with that, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Virgo baby. Go get up in it. And I will see you on the next one. Later.